This video will show how to avoid clicks when opening a Mod-Mix or Optimix channel with a fast envelope. Here we have a sine wave going into channel 1 of the Mod-Mix. Its amplitude is controlled by a maths envelope with an exponential response. This envelope curve gives us access to extremely short rise and fall times. As you can hear, it allows us to move all the way into audio rate amplitude modulation, creating sidebands. This large range of times in the maths functions gives us great versatility in what we can do with it in the system, but it also means that the extreme settings are too extreme for some uses. Knowledge of how they work and finding subtleties in the controls will give us more nuance and control with these powerful tools. Now as we back off the fall time, we hear intermittent clicking at the onset of the envelope. What's happening here is that the rise time is faster than a single cycle of the sine wave. The amplitude is increasing in the middle of the waveform, and it's happening so quickly that it causes it to pop into a higher amplitude from 0. We hear this as a click. You might notice that the volume of the click is different each time, and sometimes it's not there at all. This is because the waveform is in a different part of its cycle each time the envelope opens. If it's at or near 0, we might not hear a click. If it's at or near maximum volume, the jump is bigger and the click is therefore louder. Solution is to back off the rise time just enough so that it takes a full cycle of the waveform to open the VCA. This will ensure that there is no sudden jump in amplitude mid-cycle. We're talking about controlling audio rate waveforms, so the length of time necessary for rise is at the absolute longest about a 1/20th of a second, too short for us to hear any difference in the overall length of the envelope. Now we have an envelope that doesn't click. Note that simple waves with few harmonics, such as this sine wave, are more likely to produce audible clicks. Doing the same exercise with a square wave, which consists entirely of sudden zero crossings, there's not really an audible difference at different rise times.